This is where the magic happened. We at Rec Philly. Come take a look.
1Hundro did it again. Nigga better watch how he talking when he talk to me. 1Hundro did it again. Pop for my back cut. 1Hundro did it again.
This my artist, do Bandito. You know what I mean? This where the magic happen. This where all the music get made at. This all the beats get made at. All your favorite drill rappers. You mean Robbie C. Duel, OT7 Kwani, Lil Bucks, any drill rapper you can name for real. You mean just a little song we cooking up right now.
Philadelphia. Oh, I got you. Yeah. You already know, man. We tuned in to a good one, man. I got some young talent, definitely some guys from the city that's grinding, real talent. I'm going to say tune in now and support now before, you know what I'm saying, because you already know how it is, man.
Oh, real rap.
So go ahead, introduce yourself to the people who ain't too familiar with you.
What's up, y'all? I go by the name of 1Hundro.
I'm Bandito.
Feel me? I'm a producer, rapper, engineer, producer of a lot of favorite artists around the city. Feel me? We work a lot together. We got a lot of shit coming. You feel me? Y'all better tap in now.
So I first just want to salute you. Just off a conversation and just going through your page and seeing your work, I definitely see you committed to it. You feel me? You not just playing around with this. You're committed to the grind, and you're just talking about some of the things when you tell me your story as far as you just doing like a bunch of free work for guys and things like that, and that's a part of the grind for real. So before we even start, I want to salute you and things like that. You know, I definitely see a bright future for you.
Appreciate
So talk about just being from Philly. First off, you know, what part of the city are y'all from?
I mean, I grew up in a lot of different parts of the city. Where I grew up most at, I say Southwest. That's where I spent most of my time at, for sure.
Okay. What about you?
I'm from Southwest.
Southwest. Shout out to Southwest.
You feel me? It's definitely guttery. Definitely. It ain't for the weak. I ain't gonna hold you. It ain't for the weak. You definitely build some character.
Oh, facts though. So how was it for like y'all coming up in Southwest?
You mean,
I want to say, it's like, I mean, everywhere is like the same thing, but it's like, every got their own twist to it.
Yeah, I want to say that.
Like, it's like the same, everybody got their own twist.
Cause Southwest heavy Africans, just all over the bop, like, you mean?
for sure.
And then y'all like connected to the county too, so it'd be like a little, a bunch of different little.
It's a lot. It's a lot of different shit going on. But Southwest is definitely a get in how you fit in area. Like, so I ain't gonna lie. It's a little grimy down this joint for sure.
Oh,
like, for sure. You could say that about the whole Philly, but Southwest is like, it's dangerous.
Y'all always been known for like being on some shit for real. So when did music really first come into play for real for both of y'all?
For me, I've been making beats since I was 8 years old.
Okay, so you was beats first before the.
Yeah, before the rapping.
Gotcha,
I always wanted to rap first though. That was the crazy thing. I just never had the confidence to hop in the studio in front of people. I ain't like trying to do that in front of people because I don't know if my voice don't sound right. Like I was real insecure about being a rapper. But like 2 years ago was really when I started. Like I just said, I'm gonna hop in the booth. I made this beat. I wrote a little verse to it, and I just did it. And it was like from there, I'm like, damn, I love this shit. That's what I really want to do.
Now what about you, man? How was it?
I was actually a 5-star athlete. You
No,
know?
real rap. He was
I was
a
a 5-star athlete, football and basketball.
Basketball, you nice?
Great.
I'll probably cook you, man. I don't know, man.
I check rock any day.
Yeah.
I hoop any day.
We gonna see. Even in the Crocs, man.
In the Crocs.
I'm gonna let you get right first, man.
Even slides on the daily.
Like, but so you was a 5-star athlete. Talk about that.
Oh yeah, I was a 5-star athlete. Got into a little situation and then just music.
All right. So before we go on, talk about the importance of when you was a young boy, the importance of sports.
I loved it. It was my everything. It was just my everything.
You gotta get you something to do.
Crazy though. I've been rapping for almost like 4 years, but I just started dropping music thanks to him. They always just heard rap, bro, rap. I'm like, no.
He never had. I ain't gonna lie. If you hear his first song, you would think he'd been doing it for a while. Like he's not. He was never at a point where like, oh yeah, you gotta work. Like of course you can always get better. Everybody can always get better. But he was never at a point like, no, this shit ass. You gotta keep working.
I know what you're saying.
His shit was hard from the rip. That's why I really wanted him to like lock in. Like, you mean shit happens. Niggas don't do sports no more. But like, we gotta find something else. You feel me? If this was the plan B, you mean it's working out for sure. Like now we just gotta really work.
Okay, so talk about like the first couple of early on records for you. What made you want to transition into sports, into music, or even give it a shot?
I got a lot of rappers around me. Like I got a lot of rappers around me. So it was like, and we just listen to music a lot. If you meet anybody I know, we love music. Music.
Everybody around us rap for fun.
For real.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Especially like feeling like the rap Olympics.
Yeah, like
But the thing about it is, you said that you was naturally gifted at first. A lot of us let's be like shitty for real. Motherfuckers don't really got it. So how was that for like? When did you know like, all right, I really got something with it?
I'm gonna be honest. My first song, and I fell in love. I fell in love with it.
Dedication, you're rich or die trying. This ain't art, these all stars. Little day like it's my last. Who to say I see tomorrow? Girls that fuck the keys, they fell the fees and selling hard. No young and 15, making dog shit, living cars. 16, pushing 17, they want gunplay.
But I never liked the attention. Like too much attention. So I was like, I don't want to rap. But I like it now.
Okay.
It's like actually something I like to do.
Thanks, though.
It's a way to express yourself.
Now, how was it for you when you first start making beats and experimenting with different sounds and things? And what was people really open to listening to any of your work?
I definitely had I could say I had the support for sure. Like as far as people telling me to keep doing it, and that a lot of that support was outside of family, but it still felt good. Like I was posting beats on YouTube. I was always getting comments like, yeah, keep posting. Like, and it got to the point in time, like, beats, and like once I started making money from it, it was like, dang, this is something I really gotta do.
So
like,
talk about that first feeling as far as like your first time making money off of your own craft.
I sold a beat. I was 12 years old.
Damn.
12. It was only $50. But that $50 meant the world to me.
Yeah, that shit probably felt crazy.
It felt real rap. It meant the world to me. Like, real rap. Just I had my contract ready. I sent it. Was like everything. It was like, damn, I'm really a producer. Like, it was like I met Jallo Beats when I was 13. But, being that young and like, you gotta have permission for your folks for somebody to take you under their wing and really work. And unfortunately, that wound up not working out because how young I was. Like, I was all the way with it. My brother, Lil Cent, he was all the way with it. But, like, being in school and, parents want you to focus on that. It's like they didn't see the bigger picture at the time. But now it's like, I'm glad they ain't work out. Because now I done built something for myself, by myself.
Mm-hmm. No, because that's definitely different. So, like, at 12... like, how did you even have the mindset that, like, yo, I can make money off of this beat? Then, like, a contract, for me? Because just being where we from, you don't see too many examples as far as, you got a lot of artists, but you don't see too many examples as far as the business side of things, as far as, okay, I'm nice, I have a talent, how can I make money off of this? You feel me?
So, my oldest brother, he had a record label. And my other brother was on it. because he was rapping for a long time, and he was always educating me constantly. Like anytime he would come to my house, he would just talk to me like, yeah, you know, this is what you gotta have. He taught me about BMI, ASCAP, collecting royalties, making sure when I'm selling beats, I'm having contracts written, having them sign it. He was always like he gave me I ain't gonna lie, he gave me a lot of knowledge about it.
Oh, shout out to him, bro, because you steps ahead.
You know, real rap. He did a lot as far as the business side for me. Like he was never really a creative person, but business, he's a businessman. That's what he do. He just, how can I get money?
Right.
It's always that.
So I want to talk about growing up in Philly for both of y'all. Now, talk about as far as, you know, once you really like first start getting off of the steps and things like that, school, just regular shit.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. School, I hate school. I could never. No, like people say they hate school, but for me it's different. Like I had a genuine hatred for it, real rap. Like, cause I was making beats. It was beats. I'm like, bro, y'all sitting here teaching me a bunch of bullshit I don't care about. I already know what I want to do in life, and you're not even teach me that. So it's like, what am I really here for? I'm not making no money here. I'm just here for 8 hours a day. 8 hours. If I can make beats for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
That was my mindset as a young boy.
Creative school. They supposed to put you on one of them joints from the rip.
Feel me? Like.
Well, but what about you though? How was like, you know, how was your high school years and things like that?
My high school years was a walk in the park. I did like the school I went to. I did like did whatever I want. Like, for real. I was there though, but it was easy. I mean, I did finish school.
Oh, shout out to that.
I do want y'all to finish school. It's crazy though. You do 2 years of school for a piece of paper, but finish school.
No, it ain't.
And I want you to talk about, you know, like, or talk about some of the guys that you might have been cool with, like 9th grade year, everything like that. And then as you look at it, like now after school, and it's like everybody in like totally different, like paths of life for real. Just talk about that for a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I always kept a small circle, but for the ones who wasn't like in the circle,
a lot of shit
the
changed.
fact that we don't see each other, like, we don't talk at all.
Even besides just people you don't talk to, bro. The shit, like my school, the high school I went to, you had niggas that went to the school that killed another nigga that went to the school. So now in the school, it's like tension, like like niggas, we young boys going home to play Fortnite. Now you just killed this nigga, and I was cool with both of y'all. It's like shit like that. It's like it changed. You gotta grow up fast. I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta really have your head on the swivel.
We was always advanced though. I can definitely say that. Like we was definitely always advanced, but we still young. I just feel like we done lived. We done seen it all.
Yeah, we done seen.
It's more a lot learning and growth, but like
the shit we already done saw. Like.
I'm a fast though. Now I want y'all to talk about as far as being an artist and then being in the city of Philadelphia where you try to stay out the way, but the music and the streets kind of coincide.
That shit is annoying. I'm gonna just say that first off. Like being, like producing. If you know who I am already, you know I was heavy with the YBC music. A lot of my work was YBC.